All right, so you're thinking about a side hustle, huh? Wanting a little more freedom, maybe even ditch the whole 9 to 5 thing?
That's a pretty common dream these days.
Well, today we're going deep on this. We found this really fascinating story on YouTube, no less. This woman, Jatinder Kaur.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
She totally transformed her life. Went from, get this, a full-time IT gig, maybe just like yours, to running her own whole business. Pretty inspiring, right?
Super inspiring, especially since, well, you know the whole video is in Hindi.
Yeah, but don't worry. We got you. We're going to break it all down, translate the good stuff. Because honestly, her story, it's like universal. It's about way more than just language.
Totally.
So picture this. Jatinder, working in IT, feeling that same old pressure of just having one income. You know the feeling, right? Just one single paycheck.
Oh, tell me about it. That need for just a little more security, a little breathing room. It's something I think we all feel at some point.
It's that what if that keeps you up at night, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like what happens if something goes wrong?
Exactly. So for Jatinder, there was this turning point. Something happened, made her realize just how important it is to have savings, backup plans, other ways to bring in some money. But here's the thing.
What's that?
Even before all that went down, Jatinder, she was already looking for something more, something beyond the typical job, something that felt more fulfilling.
It's that pull a lot of us feel, isn't it? Toward independence, wanting to build something ourselves, have more control over our own time.
Absolutely. And that part really resonated with me because even though she had this drive, Jatinder initially thought it was going to be super hard to actually find something fulfilling.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, where do you even start? So many people feel that way.
Yeah, you look around, you see all these side hustle gurus, but is it real?
Exactly. But here's the cool part. Jatinder stumbled on this system, right?
Yeah.
And it was something that had already been proven to work, which honestly, that's kind of a relief, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's not just some random idea someone cooked up. It's a path people have already walked.
So, less risky. I mean, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So spill the beans. What is this system? What did she actually say about it?
Well, Jatinder was super upfront. She said it takes real effort, consistency. It's not like you snap your fingers and boom, you're rich.
Right. No magic bullet.
Exactly. But, and I think this is key, she emphasized that you don't have to upend your whole life. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow, which, let's be honest, that's terrifying for most people.
You've got bills to pay. Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But, and I'm curious about this, are there certain types of people this wouldn't be a good fit for? Like certain personalities or situations where it might not work?
That's a good question. I mean, the system is pretty adaptable, but yeah, some traits definitely help. Self-discipline for sure. And a willingness to learn new stuff.
Makes sense.
And obviously everyone's goals are different. But the nice thing is, Jatinder mentioned there's tons of support built in. There's a community, resources, even coaching to help you along the way,
So you're not just totally alone, figuring it all out on your own. That's good to know. So let's talk about the results. What happened when Jatinder actually started using this system? What did she see?
Well, first off, less stress,
Yeah.
which for anyone who feels burnt out from their job, that alone is huge.
Right, just being able to breathe a little easier.
But then she talked about all this extra time she had. Time for family, for things she actually enjoyed doing, stuff she'd been putting off for years because of work. Can you imagine? Finally having time for your hobbies, being more present with your loved ones.
That's got to feel amazing. It's what so many of us are craving, right? That work-life balance that seems impossible right now.
Exactly. And I think her story really challenges the whole idea of what a side hustle is, It's not just about selling stuff online or whatever.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, it's more holistic. It's about creating a life you actually enjoy on your own terms. And Jatinder was very clear about this. She said, don't wait to make this change. Time is precious. There's no reason to be stuck in a situation that isn't working for you.
Yeah, don't waste years being miserable. So for someone listening right now thinking, okay, I'm in, where do I start? What did Jatinder recommend?
She mentioned a website. You can find all the info there, details about the system, stories from other people who are using it, even some free webinars just to learn more.
Oh, cool. So you can dip your toes in without making a huge commitment.
Yeah, exactly. Risk-free exploration.
Love it. And she mentioned something about coaching too, right? One-on-one help.
Yep. If you want more personalized guidance, which honestly can be a game changer.
For sure. So what's the big takeaway here? Jatinder's story proves that a fulfilling side hustle, a way to create more freedom, it's totally possible, even if you've got a full-time job. It's not a pipe dream.
And the best part is it doesn't have to be this huge, scary leap. You can do it step by step with support. Her story really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, if you had a magic wand, what would your ideal workday look like? Where would you be? What would you be doing? And then the real question is, what small step can you take today to get a little bit closer to that?
Love that. So much to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
And all you listeners out there, keep dreaming, keep hustling, and we'll catch you next time